Hi there, I'm Janet from Janet Rose Creations, and I've been wanting for a long time to make YouTube videos, or to make videos and put them on YouTube. But I've talked myself out of it 1,000 times. But today I'm going to give it a try. We'll see how it goes. I may find my new favorite hobby. Today I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about who I am, and maybe show you the most recent things that I've kind of been working on. Here on my table is an unaltered, that is really hard to say together, Encyclopedia that I got a number of years ago from the daughter of one of my friends who was heading into high school, I believe, and was just done with a whole collection of encyclopedias. They're pretty old, 1950-ish, I think. Yeah, anyways, they were pretty old. They were pretty outdated. Obviously, she was, had outgrown them, and knew that I loved repurposing things and altering books. And so she asked me if I wanted, and of course I happily accepted all of them, not just one or two, but all of them. And I've had them for a while, not really done anything. I gutted a couple of them, meaning that I took out the spine, took out all the papers and everything in, and just kind of kept the cover and spine intact, but pulled out all of the pages in the book, and was going to try to use the pages for some junk journals, or I'm not really sure what, and definitely for collaging, because I love the idea of collaging. I talk about it all the time, but I never do it because it intimidates me. But anyways, back to my story. So this was one of the encyclopedias that I had hanging around in the other apartment that my husband and I lived in a couple years ago. That apartment had 2 bedrooms, so I had a room all to myself, full of my craft supplies, my craft hoard, my room of junk, which is now basically mostly in storage, except for the things that I take back and forth in and out of the storage into the closets in my bedroom here in our much smaller apartment. And if you know anything about Northern California, you can kind of presume why I'm in a smaller apartment. But anyways, I was taking some art classes at the church that I go to, and we were working on different art projects, and I was using plaster for something, and or experimenting. It's been so long ago I can hardly remember all the minor details, but I slapped some plaster. Ooh, that was hard to say. Slapped some plaster on the cover of this encyclopedia. And, I really didn't like it at first. I even sanded it and tried to add color to it. It still wasn't really tickling my fancy. But I've come around to it, and the back is completely different. And I think I'm going to put the plaster or something on the back. So, I had this tucked away on a shelf in my closet here in my apartment for probably 2 years. I mean, I did this probably 5 years ago or 4 years ago. The time all meshes together and I lose track of time, but it's been like that for a long time. Anyways, I happened to look over in my closet. I was looking for something. I don't remember, but I suddenly noticed that the shelf that I have all this stuff that I'm going to turn into junk journals in and crafting supplies on was kind of bowing. And I thought, why is that shelf bowing? It wasn't bowing. It wasn't like that before. And I realized that I have added to the collection since I moved into this apartment about 2 years ago. And there's a bunch of stuff up there that I actually need to do something with. I just keep collecting and not making. So I pulled some stuff down and pulled this encyclopedia down and set it on my creative table, as I call it, to get into working on it. And I did. I opened it up. I slapped some gesso on some of the pages. I had already glued some of them together, and I slapped some gesso on the pages. And they did the warpy kind of crinkly uppy thing that a wet medium will do on paper. And I was super happy, but I wanted to do something more. So of course I did what any good crafter would do. I searched YouTube, Pinterest and YouTube. That's what we do. And happily, in the last 2 weeks, one of my favorite crafters on YouTube, Crafty Mamas, has put up some live stream videos where she was working on an altered encyclopedia, and I couldn't have been more happy. I dived right in. I started playing while I was watching the video, and then the next thing I knew, I was actually following along. I started playing with these decorative rulers that I have. I use them to spice up some pages. Really, this is the thing I love about this book, this encyclopedia book. And it is the letter M. It is anything M. So I was really excited. I got all crazy about these pages. The word is man. The first word in this is man. So after following Malaysia, well, there's pages torn out, so I don't know what was before that. But we have your everyday evolutionary man right here, and I couldn't tear this out. So I used hopefully this will help you be able to see better. I used my decorative side ruler to just tear this paper kind of wavy. I did the next page with the wavy edge, and then what was coming off of these little boxes were some more little boxes with little phrases about each stage of evolution of the man. So I did that. I think what I did first was I folded these 2 pages back, and this I just thought was crazy. I love the graphics and stuff. They were amazing. Sometimes the old stuff is a lot of fun. Anyhow, I wanted to preserve those in this book. I don't know. I don't have a plan. I don't have an idea what I'm going to do on each and every page. As a matter of fact, after I glued the pages and put the gesso down, other than this, I was pretty blank. I was pretty much blank. Okay, I'm done. I don't know what else to do, blank. And then, like I said, I saw that YouTube video and got completely inspired. What Shelly from Crafty Mamas was doing was making pockets on side upper corner pockets. So I followed right along with her and did that too. And then I used again my decorative ruler to make some more pockets. I don't know if you can see that. But there they are with these serrated edges, I'll call that. So that was really fun. I was having a great time doing that. Yeah, here's a couple more. I did them in a couple more spaces just to follow along with what Shelly was doing. I did some pockets down on the bottom. And I can't wait. I'm super excited. I can't wait till next week. I think she's done one or two videos now with the altered encyclopedia, but I can't wait till the next session to do the altered, to keep working on altering. Yeah, see, I have some more pockets there, and I did a flip out just like she did, and I was really surprised that it took. I used a mere glue stick. I mean, it was an Elmer's Extreme glue stick from Walmart, but I was like, wow, I don't know, I just don't have that kind of expectation with a glue stick, but hey, it worked. I have a couple pockets back here, but you know, like, this is the gold, this is the prize, what really got me excited about all this, and makes me feel like a superstar, even though I'm not 100% sure that I did it exactly right. I'm sure it's not as good as Shelly's pocket, but I got me a pocket and I can put some stuff in there, and I'm super excited about that. I felt so inspired, and it brought me so much joy to be able to work on this and to play with this after so much time. And it's kind of the place I'm at right now is to really start using my stash. I have a small plastic bin full of scraps and scrap paper, and it's really where I'm at, trying to use up my scraps and all this crap, all this stuff that I've been hoarding all this time to art with and to craft with and to make junk journals with. And hopefully I'll get up some more courage and do some more videos and show you some of the fun stuff that I've been learning from all those amazing creative ladies and gentlemen who are on YouTube and Facebook and who love to share with us tutorials and what they're working on and keep us all motivated and going. It's a really important thing, and I'm so grateful that there's people out there who are way braver than me and willingly give up their time to make tutorials, to video record stuff, and to do all the great things they do. Okay, that's it for this time. See you again. Bye now.